For more than 15 years, I've taught the little ones in my care to cultivate their skills of reasoning, discernment, and problem solving in an empowering way. This means when they come to me with a pressing issue, I first remember that what may seem small or petty to us as adults is significant and meaningful to them. This is a child's whole entire reality and the furthest that their interpersonal experiences have taken them thus far. Whatever perceived problem they're coming to me with matters. And depending on the scenario, I apply a few different approaches, each unique in dynamic, and I will share the details of these special approaches now. The first approach is guiding the children to have a private business meeting amongst each other and not return to me until a mutually agreed upon solution has been made. Only if needed do I help the children sort out the details of their solution, but typically this method works like a charm and they feel good about their ideas. The point of this approach is to place the power in their hands rather than children becoming accustomed to others holding a role of mediator or authority figure in their lives, always turning to their nanny, their parents, and their teachers as a source of governance when it comes to their problems. As adults, we're already supposed to be leading by demonstration, being way showers every moment, sharing wisdom, morals, and integritous conduct through storytelling. And so their memory and psyche already have tools to work with when this method is employed. Opportunities for original thinking, rational decision-making, and energetic alchemy are pivotal in a child's upbringing. What makes this first approach empowering for children when it comes to problem solving is that a private business meeting helps them through collaboration, negotiation, compromise, and an interdependent conversational dynamic, all without adult involvement. The second approach involves asking the children to express the emotion of their situation through art. Based on what's available in the moment, whatever they have access to, whatever the child's artistic inclination is, perhaps it's creating a song, writing a poem, drawing a picture, acting out their feelings theatrically. This approach provides them a cathartic outlet to be fully and authentically seen and heard, and to conjure solutions by way of their creative faculties. Furthermore, they get to experience the art of their counterparts, whether it's their siblings or their friends from school. This helps little ones learn compassion, empathy, and understanding for the other person's perspective through experiencing the artistic expression of their counterpart, seeing it through their lens, and discovering just how quickly they can reset and return to the joy, laughter, and play of life by getting out their grievances in a fun way. What makes this second approach empowering for children when it comes to problem solving is that artistic catharsis helps them through individual, uninfluenced creative expression, as well as through personal observation and reflection. The child gets to be both a presenter or performer and an audience member. The third approach is where I lead the children in a peaceful powwow, ideally held outside in the fresh air whenever weather permits. And we make the ambiance sacred with special background music. It could be healing frequencies or classical instrumentation. We use comforting textures and blankets or pillows, pleasing aromas. You can burn non-toxic, chemical-free incense. You can cook orange peels and cinnamon sticks on the stovetop. You can bring in a special talking stick. Allow the children to contribute to the powwow with special items of their own, perhaps a teddy bear they like to sleep with or crystals and gemstones they have, all before beginning the process of listening and sharing. The setup of the powwow in and of itself is a soothing process. By the time it commences, the children are ready and receptive to work things out because they were part of creating an intentional space designed specifically for that very purpose. And then the powwow flows. You can even bring in something healthy and delicious for the children to sip or nibble on. What this does is take the problem, the disturbance, the irritation that originated in the child's mental domain and helps it shift from their mind into first their sensory, physical pleasures. Now they get to relax and enjoy themselves. They've got pleasing scents and pleasing sounds, flavors, textures, and a lovely atmosphere. And then gradually and naturally, the children are shifted into their heart space, where the real magic happens and forgiveness and resolutions are made. What makes this third approach empowering for children when it comes to problem solving is that a peaceful powwow helps them through participating in the medicine of sacred ceremony, intentional space setting, and relational therapy, facilitated by an adult but involving all parties. Life is meant to be a series of conscious daily and nightly rituals that promote a flow state, that serve our journey of growth, evolution, and ascension. When we don't have a livity of rituals that are balancing, cleansing, clarifying, uplifting, and help us problem solve, when that's not ingrained in our foundation, we have to really strive to make a focused effort to develop those practices as adults. Or children grow up to be adults who are irritable, rigid, volatile, have minimal relational skills, adults who spout intellectual jargon devoid of depth and wisdom, adults who lack emotionally intimate relationships in their lives, adults who have little to no direct experience with a heart-centered way of functioning. A heart-centered way of functioning is whereby they're finely attuned to subtle energies, they're intuitively perceptive, and they genuinely care about the welfare of others as much as their own well-being. And that's what we want for our future generations. May these approaches of a private business meeting, artistic catharsis, and a peaceful powwow serve you well in empowering children to problem solve and cultivate their skills of discernment and reasoning. Again, you as the adult can make the call of which approach to use, depending on the scenario or the problem that little ones come to you with. May you be blessed in all ways, and may your children flourish.